o'clock, I'm walking into town. We have a staff meeting this morning, and then we're doing my first yoga session, which is very scary, but I'm excited to actually get started with it. Don't know if I've talked to you this vlog actually. Hi, my name's Maddy. Welcome to another week. It was a beautiful morning. I saw my immunologist yesterday. He said that I have to stay on the steroids for a bit longer, which upset me a little bit, because I'm holding on to so much fluid and everything, and I just don't even recognize myself. And I hate being on steroids, so I'm also going my mind a little bit as well. But that's okay, because breathing was quite important. Check this out. So great. Anyway, I'm going to put on my audiobook and head in. I just realised that I haven't even turned my gym on. I got everything ready, went upstairs, had a coffee, and I haven't even put one. It's in my bag ready to go. So, do that when I get in there. Whoops. So, in true chronic illness fashion, I ended up getting really sick at the meeting and I didn't go to yoga. It was like, God, I look horrific. Sorry. So it was about 20 minutes to go in the meeting, and I got the worst pain that I've had in a long time in my like tummy, what are they called? Intestines, that sort of area. So I just like took my meds while everything was going on, and then I had to sit there and try not to cry. I rang my mum and she ended up coming to get me, and then I cancelled yoga, all that stuff, which was sad because I was really excited to get started. I just got Ultraviolet, is this like sunscreen brand from Australia, and they had like a buy one get one free sale last week, and so I got some, and I got this like tinted one that I've been using, which I quite like. I have sunscreen on under this, which is why I'm not using much of this, but yes, just random. Yeah, I'm still not feeling very good. I think what happened was I have been working with my dietitian to try and find things that I crave and are okay for my tummy, and I made these like little pastries with broccoli in them. And if you don't know, a lot of fiber and a lot of fat are bad for gastroparesis because they slow your digestion, and obviously with gastroparesis your digestion is already super slow, so it just adds up and you have a bad time. And I think that's what happened. I'm hoping that's what happened, because then it's like a simple answer, and I just can't have those things, which is sad because I did love them. Mentally, I'm actually a bit on the struggle street, to be honest. I know that it's because I'm on pred, but it doesn't make it any easier. I guess I'm just feeling very out of control with my body, and pred doesn't help that at all, because it just like makes my body go for like a puffer fish, basically. Like I've got no control over how much fluid and things I hold on to, but I'm trying to just sit with it, because I can't do anything. That's all right. I've got 4 hours of work today, this afternoon. I think I start at 1 o'clock, and I have my pelvic physio beforehand. I also just have a really quick appointment between my physio and my work, and my physio is like a 10-minute walk from my work. So I think I'm going to go physio, really quick appointment, and then I think I'm going to get my nails done to treat myself because I feel like shite and I'm earning money and I can put a little bit aside every month to get my nails done. So I'm going to. Don't know what colour I'm going to get, but something. Also, it's so important to just practice like small things for our mental health because they all add up, and getting my nails done is just something small that I can do to help me feel a little bit better. And yeah, because I've got about a week left on pred still, and then it's obviously going to take a while for me to feel normal again, so I just need to look after myself while all that's happening. I feel like mad at my body that I had to go on the steroids after we had put so much effort in with TMS and TMS had done so much, but that's okay. I went to the gym this morning and it was really good. My mum and I, you could choose either lower body or upper body, and my mum and I chose to do lower body. It was really hard, the timing was really long, but it was really good. And what I've been saying to myself is that it's just non-negotiable. I have to go to yoga, I have to go to the gym, I have to move my body because it's so good for both my physical and my mental health. Obviously there's going to be times like yesterday where I knew that I had to rest, and even though it's a shame, it's important to listen to your body. And I think when you have chronic illness, it can be really hard to listen to your body without feeling like a lot of guilt. So definitely not saying like just go no matter what, but for me, I need to make it that it's a non-negotiable. So I've booked in to do yoga tomorrow, which will be my first class, and I'm very nervous, but I'm also quite excited to just like start making this part of my normal routine. Someone asked me to cover their shift on Sunday and I said yes because I don't work until next Thursday after that, and I just have like a couple of appointments. Like I've got a filling on Tuesday and just like a few doctors just spotted around. Like I don't have a crazy amount of like a day with like 5 doctors or anything like that. So I said yes, which is super cool, and just like made me feel really good that I could cover for someone and say yes. It's a 5-hour shift, so it's a little bit longer, which I know wipes me out a little bit, but that's all right. I chatted to one of my best friends yesterday and just said basically, you know, my priority has to be my health and my work at the moment, and I just don't have the time and energy to like see people all the time and things like that, which I'm proud of myself for actually doing because it's scary and you feel like a bad person, which sucks that you feel like that. But she was really great, and everyone always is. And if people aren't, that is completely on them. Like a good person, a person who cares about you, would not say anything negative about you looking after yourself. And I think I finally got that in my head. And I'm always scared that people are going to be really mean and stuff, but no one ever is. I honestly have been very lucky with everyone around me, acquaintances as well, people online. Like I haven't really had a lot of negativity. It basically just comes from me. I think like I get scared, put the ideas in my head, the old anxiety takes over, whereas the people around me are great. So I think I need to just listen to them more. I've been curling my lashes. What's this? Okay, that's my other eye. Ready? That's crazy, isn't it? Like all of a sudden I actually have eyelashes. Anyway, I've been doing that, which is fun. My lungies are getting there, I think. I had to take my puffer a little bit less today at the gym, which is always good. and I'm waking up a little bit less during the night. Hopefully it's all coming together. I'm on a mission to wear my sunscreen all the time because I definitely didn't when I was a kid. I used to play golf and I was very good at reapplying then, but it was all that like gross sports sunscreen that would like leave you glossy and gross and oily. So very glad that now there's like better sunscreens. They are so dirty. Oh my god. I also put a lip balm with sunscreen. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna have beautiful skin. I also want to spend summer outside as much as I can. I want to go to the beach. I want to walk. I want to be active as much as I can, listening to my body still. I'm so glad my hair's growing, but it's in that awkward stage where like I look like a mad scientist 24/7. I panicked when I was getting my nails done. I went with like Shrek green, but I kind of love it. I don't know. I don't hate it, so that's a good start. Work was so much fun today. Everyone was just really like fun and happy and in such a good mood, and it was really fun. My back was killing me and I was getting a really bad headache and like feeling quite nauseous, so I turned off my backpack and didn't have that on, which is really nice. One customer was like quite just like blunt and rude about my tube, and sometimes it just doesn't affect me at all. Sometimes it really gets to me, and today was just one of those days where it was kind of like getting to me a little bit. She was in the store for like half an hour, and yeah, she was just blunt and rude, not thinking about what she was saying. But all of my like co-workers and stuff were really supportive. Like they would like hear or notice her and just kind of check in on me, see if I needed them to kind of take over with her and stuff. It was really nice. So I felt very supported. I have changed my yoga time tomorrow. I was going at 9:15, but I've changed it to 6:30. There's no like in between time. But yeah, I've changed it to 6:30 so that I get up, I go, and then I can spend the morning with my little niece. Tomorrow is her first like hour stint at daycare, so my mum and my sister and I are going to go out for a coffee while she's there, and it's going to be the cutest thing ever. And then she goes to full-time daycare really soon, so we won't see her as much, so I'm trying to just get every little second that I can with her. I haven't edited this week's vlog. It's just I've just been like so tired and stuff, and I've kept putting it off, and I haven't fully edited it, so I'm going to try and sit down and do that. If I don't do it, that's totally okay, but I would like to be able to get it done. Otherwise I'll just edit it and put it up on like Saturday. There's no actual rush. It's not like people like waiting for my vlogs to go out, let's be honest. My lungies are feeling quite crackly and sore, and I think that it's just the wind. And I walked like from my physio, I walked to visit someone, and then I walked into town for my appointments like around town, and I think that it's the wind and just like movement. I went to the gym this morning as well, which was really fun, but I don't feel like I'm gonna like keel over and die at any second, so that's a good start. I'm gonna sit down. I'm still watching Death in Paradise. I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm gonna sit down in bed. I'm already in bed. I'm gonna put my jammies on, watch Death in Paradise, do a bit of editing, see how I go, and have my cup of tea. Been having dandelion tea. It's supposed to help with fluid retention. I don't think it's actually helping, but I am just trying to do anything that I can, really. Nanas in the morning for 6:30 yoga. Yoga was actually really good. I was so nervous, but the teacher was really nice, and I told her that I was new and I went like right up the back. The hole that it was in was just absolutely beautiful. It was like all white, and then behind where the teacher is was just like flowing, like those like sheer white curtains. I'll see if I can find like a picture. It was super nice. Anyway, it was like a good level of hard, and I saw an old friend who used to go to the same gym with me and actually used to do yoga with him. So he went to the same yoga class that I used to go to years ago. So that was really nice. And he saw me afterwards and like told me what all of the teachers were like so that I could know what kind of level all the classes were. So that was really nice. It has given me like this ongoing headache in the back of my head, so I know that I just need to work on, I don't know, my shoulder strength or something. Need to work on something. So I spent yesterday in bed, had a pretty bad headache, and my tummy just is tummying. My lungs are feeling so much better. I still have like stuff in there, if that makes sense, but they feel so much better, so that's really great. And I think I stop the steroids next Wednesday, which will help then with fluid and hunger and all of that kind of stuff, which will hopefully then help with my confidence a little bit. I've been feeling really off these past couple of weeks, or the past few weeks while I've been on steroids. I was already feeling a little bit off, and then steroids just added to that. But I'm glad that my lungs are finally feeling a little bit better. I have work today from 11 till 4. It's 9 at the moment. I have to collect a couple of scripts, but I'm looking forward to having work actually. Number one, bit of extra money on a Sunday. We love to see it. Number two, I used to love working Sundays, so it'll be really fun. It was so much fun on Friday or Thursday, or whenever I worked. Thursday, had a really, or Friday, oh my gosh, I have no idea. Whatever day I worked, it was a lot of fun. It was a good shift. So I'm looking forward to working today, even though I'm feeling a little bit rubbish. I've had pain meds, nausea meds, and I am ready to go. So I think I'm going to go downstairs and have a bit of a read. I have some more water to try and help with my old head. And then Mum's actually going to drive me into work, which will be very good. Because I'm feeling tired. I went to bed at like 5:30 last night and wake up at like 7 today, so a good 13 and a half hours sleep. I just feel like I look extra pale. I was thinking of getting one of those like moisturizers that gives you a gradual tan. What do we think? Maybe.